Hey guys! Welcome to Polish Your English with Pau. My name is Paulina, and in this grammar video you're going to learn everything you need to know about the present perfect simple for your B1 preliminary. So, we use the present perfect to talk in the past, but it always has a link to the present. In this video, we'll have a look at when we use the present perfect, how we make sentences in the present perfect, and we'll also have a look at adverbs of time in the present perfect. So, when do we use the present perfect? Look at these two examples of the present perfect and match them to the timelines. And these are the correct answers. Now match the examples and timelines to the uses. This sentence reflects that we use the present perfect simple for a past action that has a result in the present, whereas the other sentence shows us that we use the present perfect simple for general past experiences which are still true in my life up to now. You see, although this is a past action, I failed an exam at some point in the past, the consequence is in the present. Here, the exact dates in the past are not mentioned, it's a general past in my life, but we don't know exactly when. In the present perfect, you always need to consider two different time periods. One will be in the past, the other in the present. Now, how do we make sentences in the present perfect? Look at the examples and put the words in the box in the correct gaps to complete the structures. So we use I, you, we, they, have with a past participle, and he, she, it with has and a past participle. In the negative, we add not to the auxiliary verb have. So we say I, you, we, they have not or haven't, and after that we use the past participle, or he, she, it has not, hasn't, followed by the past participle. In questions, have and has run to the beginning, and in short answers, have and has appear at the end. You see, this is an example of the past participle form of a verb. They can be regular, with an ed ending, or irregular. For example, she has lived here before, they have eaten all the biscuits. We usually use the contractions, especially when speaking or in less formal writing, so it's very common to see haven't or hasn't. Now let's have a look at the adverbs of time. Look at the different examples with highlighted adverbs of time. Match them to the uses in the table. We've got for, ever, just, never, since and already. Now, we use just for recent past events when no specific time is mentioned. We use already to emphasize an action was completed in the past without mentioning when. We use ever to ask about general past experiences any time up to now. We use never to replace not when talking about general past experience any time until now. We use for to mention a period of time when emphasizing the duration of an action. And finally, we use since to mention a specific time in the past when emphasizing the duration of an action. We cannot use not and never in the same sentence, as it would create a double negative. So please be careful with this example, because in Spanish, for example, you can use double negative, or even in Polish. However, in English it is not correct. Ever. In this context, we use ever in questions. The adverbs just, already, ever and never come directly before the main verb, the past participle. Just look, Tina has just finished university. So, I think now you're ready to practice. Look at these sentences. Choose the correct answer in each example. Let's do the first one together. Have you ever been swimming at night? We said in the previous slide that the adverb of time goes between have and before the main verb. But what happens in questions? Well, the adverb of time always appears after the subject as well. So, the correct answer is have you ever been swimming at night? Now pause this video if you would like to think about these sentences. Otherwise, I will show you the answers in a few seconds. Now I think you're ready. So, in number 2, my best friend and her dad have just finished a pottery course. My best friend and her dad, that's they have. Number 3, where have you been? I have cooked dinner and now it's cold. So in questions, the auxiliary verb have runs to the beginning and it's used before the subject. Number 4, Claire has already written the letter to her pen pal. She sent it this morning. Number 5, what is the most exciting thing you have ever done? Again, this is a very typical mistake for Spanish students, so please be careful. We ask questions with ever. Number 6, Jack has spoken to Freya. Speak, spoke, spoken. Number 7, I have lived here since I was a child, because we use since with a specific moment in the past. And Mary has studied English for 7 years, because we use for to highlight the duration of an action. And this is everything for today. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in class. Please, if you liked this video, if you found this video useful, give me thumbs up, leave me a nice comment, and I'll see you in class or online. Bye!